Okay, so here we are again in another video, and today is Saturday. I had a moment to record this, so I said, why not? Why I'm not fucking going to record it, okay? So here I am. Let's start with the DXY as always. Well, it was a pretty interesting day after taking this rally with the NH1. We had a weak here, but on M5 I think it took it strongly. So yeah, we could have a day like this. We are even starting maybe a little downtrend here, correction. But well, this is just speculation. I don't fucking know what's gonna happen, so I just trade what I have. And well, yesterday I had no opportunities. Well, like no opportunities. On the XY we had no real liquidity being taken. Okay. So we're gonna start with Euro USD. So my idea was to wait for this rival liquidity and previous daily high being taken, or this previous daily low to be taken. So in the end, we took this rival liquidity in H1 and previous daily high. We took it with a week. So what happens if it takes it with a week? I look for a continuation. In this case, we had like the relevant liquidity on 5 here. We took that, and then we had this other relevant liquidity on 5 that had with correlation. Well, it had the Asia high here. So maybe I put as a norm that we need two relevant liquidities on 5. The first one that takes the relevant liquidity on the high time frame. Oh my god, I can't speak today. And then another relevant liquidity on M5. Why? Because of course this liquidity is much stronger than this one. So well, I have to study it. I'm gonna take all the trades, even though it only takes this. But well, in this case we took that. We took this one, and luckily this was close to the Asia high. The problem is that it was out of timing. Opa. But in this case, the trade would have been really nice with this candle here, probably 5 pips, and then looking for a trade like this. Of course, it's yeah, it's pretty late. I'm gonna let me style. I'm gonna adjust this to 20%. I think that it's 2 maybe 15. Yeah, well, I'm gonna leave 20%, and if I don't like it, I'm gonna change it. Okay. So the trade would have been like this. I don't want to have a swap or something on the weekends, and I don't want to trade out of timing, but well, it's okay. So this is one of the trades I wanted to trade, and I wasn't able to. I was working too, so fuck it. GBP USD, nothing. We never reach one of the levels that I had. After this round with the NH1 being taken, it was probable to continue higher, and it looks like a trend change or something. So taking this low, but well, we had nothing, so no opportunities to trade for me. One day I have to study the Asia session, but it's pretty difficult, okay, because it's so different how everything happens. So yeah, it's really difficult to study it by hand. Okay, then USDJPY. In this case, fuck me. It took the previous daily high. Let me make this. It took the previous daily high here, and I wanted to look for sells. Of course, we had this break of structure here, which was the proper confirmation for me with the timing and everything. The thing here is that all the mitigation was this candle, all the mitigation, and I didn't want to trade with an stop loss that big, so I was waiting. My god, I was waiting for these to be mitigated, something like this. We even had this run liquidity on M1 here, but in the end it just arrived here. It mitigated all the M5 POI, and yeah, like here we had the confirmation, but no trade for me, of course. And then I was waiting for this low to be taken, but it didn't take it for 1 pip, maybe or 2, and it went higher. So yeah, probably it will take that on, well, next week, but yeah, it fucked me because I wanted to trade it, this sell and then this buy, but USD JPY didn't let me. Again, let me again. Okay, so USD CHF. I take this out because it bothers me. USD CHF. So we had this previous weekly high here. We had this break of structure to the downside, so driven liquidity on H1, and this was driven liquidity on H1 too, previous daily low too. So I was waiting for a trade here. We had this week, so I just had this driven liquidity on M5 marked up to look for a continuation trade. It's true that we have no driven liquidity on M5 here, maybe, yeah. This is one. Okay. Probably this one, but yeah, it's okay. Then it continued down. It broke a structure here and no confirmation, so no trade and out of timing, of course. I don't want to trade, so yeah, no opportunities on Friday. And finally, USD CAD, more or less the same. We took the previous weekly high here, previous weekly high. We had this run liquidity on H1 that it took down here. With a week. So in this case, it took this run liquidity on M5. The Asia low was down here, as you can see. And let me see if we have some run liquidity on M5. Yeah, I don't think so. So yeah, it just went there, mitigated, another mitigation, and well, the target, boom, run liquidity on M5 here perfectly. So yeah, pretty interesting discontinuation trades, but I don't have proper confirmations, and well, I hope you like it, and of course, see you on Monday. Bye bye.